Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
What up? What up? What up? You know what it is, man. You stay packing your favorite Packers podcast, man. What up, Swag?
What's good? What's good?
What
What's
up,
good?
Mike?
Not much, man. Chilling.
All right, man. We about to get into it. I'm gonna show y'all a couple things, and then we could get into the stuff, man. So we all know we lost last week. So recipes for that loss was we had 4 turnovers, 2 missed field goals, 8 penalties for 68 yards,
Or
4 of 12 on third down, 0 and 2 on fourth down, 28 points allowed in the first half. Top with poor red zone efficiency, weak pass rush, bad pass coverage, and too many drop passes. We also the defensive line, our pass rush. You see the grades that PFF gave us.
Damn.
Kenny Clark is the worst out of all of them. Rashawn Gary hasn't been doing much this year. Wyatt got hurt. Preston has been the best, but that's not saying much about our offense. I mean, our defensive line. Um, Keyshawn Nixon has more sacks this year than Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark combined. That says a lot.
Damn, that's not good.
And then this is what Kenny Clark has been doing this year so far: 0 sacks, 0 QB hits, 0 tackles for loss, 7 tackles, and he had just signed that $26.3 million contract or extension, whichever one it was. So, but man, so we're gonna shout out right here. Shout out. I'm gonna just recap real quick about what we I just went through.
For
Uh,
sure.
so the recipe for disaster was you see 4 turnovers, 2 missed field goals, 8 penalties for it was bad on third down, couldn't do nothing on fourth down, 28 points in the first half. Bad pass rush. You see it, the grades for the pass rush for PFF. Kenny Clark's has been the worst. Keyshawn Nixon has more sacks than Rashawn Gary and Kenny Clark combined with 2. And then you see what Kenny Clark hasn't done much. He only has 7 tackles, no sacks, no QB hits. And he just signed that $26 million extension. So, uh,
Which is crazy because we had 8 sacks in that game against the Titans and he didn't have one. Damn.
yeah, I guess not.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work.
Love is hate. Go ahead, Sweat. I mean, go ahead, Rashad. What you think about it, man?
I mean, the D line has been terrible, bro. Over the course of these last few games. I mean, outside of Richardson and Hurts, we had to pretty much contain. We had to kind of have discipline on our rush lanes because we couldn't just shoot up the field because they were dynamic running the ball, those quarterbacks with Richardson and Hurts. But outside of that, I mean, yeah, we teed off on Levis, but that offensive line is one of the worst lines in the league. And not only that, playing against Minnesota, they had a plan for Kenny in the interior pressure. They double teamed him all game. They chipped him all game. But Rashawn Gary, Preston, Van Ness, a couple others, they got to do a better job, bro. There's no way we, we shouldn't have not gotten pressure on Darnold. And the fact that we didn't was, it's a bit alarming. So hopefully we can bounce back this week. It's only going into week 5. It's still super, super early in the season. What you are right now is not going to be who you are late in the year. So it's unfortunate. Kenny's been having a slump. The whole D line has. Honestly, Devontae Wyatt doesn't help. He's hurt. How long he'll be hurt, I don't know. He's been very productive on the D line. But hopefully we can figure it out. Rashawn Gary got to step up. Rashawn, Preston, the whole D line, they got to step up.
Yeah. And missing Jair definitely hurt us too. So what you got to say, Mike, about
Uh,
the Vikings loss?
well, I think also what we have to remember is that the Vikings have a top 5 O line right now, which nobody thought that was going to be the case, but somehow Kevin O'Connell has made it the case. And also, I think that we all expected to see Rashad Gary come out hot this season with all the shit he was talking and talking about losing a little bit of weight that he lost and everything. I thought that he would come out a little bit more explosive this year, but he hasn't. I agree with Rashad, man. Our defensive line needs to get active. They need to get going on this shit because if not, we're gonna have a long season. And also, I think that some of it might have to do with Hafley, Hafley, however you want to pronounce it. Maybe Jeff is trying to, work around some things. Maybe he's got because I know last year we had a pretty good year when it came to sacks. Like not bad, it was decent, but the year before was really good. I remember it being deep, like superb, and we just need to get back to that somehow.
Sway, what you think about what did you think about that Vikings game?
I was shocked that we got shut up like that in the first half, but I like the effort in the second half. We came back. It was just so many opportunities like we missed, bro. Like it was so many catches. Like it was just like we should have dropped. Like Michael
Yeah, Wicks
McCoy.
was trash at the beginning, man. Like
Yeah,
I don't understand how he dropped so many passes, man.
Well, I think
yeah.
that's why we trade him this year.
Did we trade him?
Dontavian Wicks, yeah, because he's in the last 2 seasons, he's just dropped too many passes, bro. I think his ability to catch the ball is just
I
bad.
don't know if we trade him.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
we won't
But we
trade
got
him. I
We
disagree
got
with
Bo
that.
Melton, who looked really good in that game. So that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't know about us
I
trading.
don't. We won't trade him. That's not happening. He's a rookie. He was a rookie last year.
Yeah, he
He's
not costing us anything really.
right. He's not
Money wise.
costing us anything.
Can you guys hear me
We're
now?
yeah. If anybody
Okay.
we trade at the deadline, if we trade anybody at
Watson.
wide receiver, it'll be Watson.
Watson got
So
man.
yeah, it'll be Christian Watson. We're not trading
That dude,
nobody else.
He
that
paid for
dude
that.
is not who he who he was advertised on being, bro. Let's just be real on that.
Because he's
So
soft. He just damaged goods. You know what I mean? When he's healthy, he's cool, but he's he's barely healthy. You know what I mean? So
Barely healthy.
the kicking game, I'm tired of hearing LaFleur talk about, you know what I'm saying? He has faith in this guy. Like, come on, man. Like, bring in
yeah.
somebody. You got to bring in somebody else. Like,
But
I
that's not his
mean,
call though. Like at the end of the day, that's not his call. That's
Goop got to
Ryan
bring in
Gutekunst's
somebody.
call.
Like, it's
Yeah,
like, you can't
that's
keep
Gute's
saying to the
call.
media that you got faith. Like, no, you, like,
Right.
yeah,
But he has to say that because that's Gute's call. Like he
I
has
ain't
to
saying
say
that.
that. Like bro has to say he has to say these things in the media because that's Goot's in charge of player personnel. Goot's in charge of he's not. He's in charge of coaching the team that Goot brings in. So like he has to say these things. That shit to me is lip service. He knows that it's lip service. But
I,
I mean, at this point, like
we just got to
they
deal
have
with
to
it.
try to find some kind of consistency at kicker because that's gonna
yeah,
be our Achilles heel going forward in these
yeah,
close
and I think
games.
Narvison needs to be on notice. I think.
Yeah, in these close
Yeah,
games, it's gonna come down to a field goal here, a field goal there, and we're gonna need some kind of consistency at that position if we gonna do what we think we're gonna do this year, or or we set out to do.
It's already hurting.
Right.
yeah.
It's
And then
already,
the
it's already hurting us. It's costing us.
Right.
I ain't saying that's the only thing that's costing us games, but I mean, if you make
It's
one of
not
those kicks,
helping.
it's a difference. It's a difference in the game.
Right.
It's
It's
one.
not helping, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
and
like that got to the defense, the defensive line, but it's like
So
our
I'm
special
talking
teams
like
has
we
been
might as well
trash for a
go.
while. Like you got to get that stuff fixed, man.
yeah,
Like
We
I
might as well
put in
go
the
sign
Packers
somebody
room.
like Deshaun.
I had put it in the Packer group, dude. I would have thought it would be harder to replace Aaron Rodgers than Crosby. Like we
Yeah.
can't replace Crosby right now. Like we've replaced Aaron Rodgers, but you would think it'd be harder to replace a quarterback than replace a kicker. And it is it's like how are
Yeah.
we having trouble replacing a kicker and we found our our next quarterback. It's just weird to me, man. That game was so just up and down.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was just like I thought it was over in the first half, and then I was like, all right, we can make some noise, and then we shut him down to what 3 points, I think, in
Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
half.
3 points.
Yeah.
Like I said, and we lost by two. It's like, man, that last Jordan Love turnover that was on him. You know what I mean? Like those other
That was
two,
definitely on Jordan Love.
I don't know why he did that. That
yeah,
was
that one
he should have just
That
took a
was
to
sack.
me, that killed the game. Like we still probably would have.
Yeah.
that's the kind of shit that worries me too. Like um because like like when you're at game time decisions like that and you're making a decision like that, I mean that's kind of worrisome in my opinion.
Yeah,
And the
that's
receiver, he wouldn't even look into. I'm like, fuck, bro.
yeah, that was a
Yeah.
bad throw.
Well, and
Either
that's
way it
the
goes.
other thing our receivers need to get better on is the look back, bro. Like it seems like a lot of times in that game there was a lot of miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was. That's what that first interception was that he
Hmm.
threw. Obviously Watson went inside. Well, Watson thought he was gonna throw it outside. He throws it inside, and it gets tipped, picked, and then the second one was on miscommunication with Musgrave. Musgrave had no business jumping for that ball. That ball was not intended for Musgrave. It was intended for Romeo Dobbs. So
Which
And I
he
think
that,
we can I
huh?
think we can all agree that from that last game, Tucker Craft is our guy
Oh, for
over
sure.
Musgrave.
Because
I
Musgrave
think
is, I don't know what the
Craft is
hell he's
better.
doing. He's having a sophomore slump. I
Yeah.
don't know what he's doing. His miscommunication on routes and timing, and it's bad, bro. And
Yeah.
that play was on him because that shouldn't have been a pick. But he jumped up in the passing lane thinking it was for intended for him, not knowing that ball was going to Dobbs. Dobbs catches that ball and he's off to the races. That's not a pick.
Hmm.
So that's not the first two are not on Jordan. That last one was clearly on Jordan. That was terrible. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
that
fuck he was doing on that one. But
yeah, that was
those first
bad.
two was not on him. Those first two was not on him. But he's gonna get dinged for it because he's the quarterback. It is
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is. It
right.
comes with the territory. When you lose, you blame the quarterback. When you win, the quarterback gets all the praise. So I mean, it is what it is. So
it,
he gonna have to take that one on the chin. But to me, I look at the second half. You know, outside of those two mistakes, outside of that last mistake, Jordan literally went four touchdowns and one pick and damn near 400 yards. Like that's crazy.
yeah, he went
So
crazy.
Yeah,
and and,
he's
and
now thrown for the most yards in a game so far. Actually, if you
Dude,
look
like
yeah,
at
and
that's
it.
this is his
crazy.
second game. People got to relax. Like this is only his second game playing. You know what I
Game.
mean?
Right.
So
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
ain't too worried about that. I'm
it's
good.
if we think
it's gonna
about it,
happen.
bro, 600. What is it? It's 600 and or no 720 some yards in 2 games, bro. That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but he
He's
got L's, and
That's
now people starting to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's 9 and 11 in his last. You know what I'm saying? He still got a
yeah.
losing
I
record,
don't give a
and
fuck
then
about that.
he hasn't won this season and stuff like that. So now some of the you know what I'm saying fans that don't like him are back. You know what I'm saying? Saying,
Right.
"Oh,
Go
see,
look.
told you
Go
so.
go
See,
look
told
at
you
go
so."
look at Rogers. Go look at Rogers' first 2 years and talk to
Now
me.
this, to me, that shouldn't even be that no more. He made it. You know what I'm saying? He played good last year.
He
So
already
like,
passed
come
that
on,
stage.
man. Like the only quarterbacks that's undefeated is one that nobody would have thought of is Sam Darnold, and of course Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on. Like
yep.
I was telling Rashad, I was like, shoot, Hurts is playing horrible this year. You know what I mean?
He's
So
bro. That's another dude. I can't believe we lost to, cause that's a game where they literally tried to give us the game in the first
Well,
quarter.
let's be real. We didn't lose to him.
Right.
we
Right.
lost to we lost to Barkley.
And
Like,
Right. What
but no,
facts?
that's the
Let's
thing.
yeah,
Our
that
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
opportunities
definitely
put
though,
did
we
lose
on
to
missed on
Barkley.
Barkley.
our opportunities. Well, the
Right.
games that we lost, Philadelphia, and this game, we had our opportunities and didn't cash in on it. Like against
Yeah,
Philadelphia,
I
we got
agree.
those 2 turnovers, field goals. You know what I mean? Got to turn those into
Touchdowns.
touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And then us, we moving down the field, interceptions. You know what I mean? And missed field goals. It's like we just haven't been catching in on our opportunities, and well, the other two teams have. And people are saying, "Oh, Willis, this come on, man, start Willis. He had the hot hand." We heard Dennis talk about it Tuesday. Like Willis is a backup right now. Like Willis,
I
we still
do
we still
listen.
would have had 20. The defense gave up 28 points. I don't think we like it was just a
Yeah,
bad game in the first half. So
I do think that Jordan Love though, like he did look a little flat on that
Oh,
first
first
game.
half. Yeah, the
I
first
think he's
half
gonna
he did.
be. I think he's gonna be gimpy, or he's not gonna be 100% the rest of the season. Like,
No,
but no
he's not.
quarterback is. But I mean, he started out hurt, so he's just gonna
Right.
be. He's not gonna be. And people's like, oh, I saw that he didn't put his. He never sets his feet. He's like Rodgers when it comes to that. Like he
yeah. I'm
doesn't
about to say
really
he
set his
never
feet.
said
You know what I'm
this.
saying? Like people like, oh, plus he's injured. Of course, this is his first game back, so it's in his head that he's not. You know what I'm saying? Like he has
Yeah,
that knee
I
in his
think we'll
mind.
be all right from here on
But
out because
after he
he
got
did
hit a
come
couple
out.
times, I think he's
Yeah,
cool. You know what I mean? Like after that first couple hits, he'll be all right. And
Yeah.
he showed in the second
And
half that he bounced back. But of course, when you
yeah.
come back from an
Yeah, he's on a
injury, it's a
podcast.
mind
You
game.
gotta wait till later. Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
He was flat in the first half of that game, and obviously he hadn't played in like 3 weeks. So that's
right,
expected. But when he got going in the second half, you start to see him dice up that Vikings defense. He was dicing their ass up.
yeah, I'm telling
And
you, Darnold is not that dude. Vikings is not that dude. They beat us. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like they they smoked us a couple years ago, and then second game we beat them. Like I said, Jair missed like that was a bad man. I don't
Jair
know what's
and
wrong with.
Valentine. Both of
Yeah,
them.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Jair and Valentine are both are number
Our
one and
best
number two
cover.
guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Stokes.
losing those guys was the biggest factor in that game. I think
yeah.
that was the biggest factor
And
But
they
because
said
with
the
those
Valentine
next
guys
time
in
processor.
there,
But the
with
next
those
time we
guys,
see them, they're gonna have Hawkinson. So like
hmm
the next time we see them, they'll have Hawkinson, which is good because they'll have their full arsenal, and we'll have hopefully our full arsenal, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and and we'll see what it do in Minnesota.
Yeah, so
Well, and that's the other thing, man. Like Minnesota looking this good without Hawkinson does worry me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't worried about the Vikings at
I ain't
all.
worried about that. It's the
We know
first quarter of the season, if that. Like I ain't. I mean,
if
who
we
you are right now is not gonna be who you are
yeah,
late in the
they did
year.
this before, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
What do we start saying though if the Vikings go 8-0?
they did that
That's
before.
cool. That's
They did
great.
it before, right?
yeah,
They've
they did
done
that
it.
before.
They've done it.
Uh,
Like I'm
they,
not.
they had done that
Yeah,
before.
I mean, how many Super Bowls have they
Until they
won?
go to
How
the
many?
playoffs, they even go to the playoffs. If they go to the playoffs and they got to win in the playoffs, like we've
Right.
seen it
Like I
go
don't.
crazy during the season.
I don't
They
Right.
think they've ever have they been to the Super Bowl?
not.
Yeah, they've been four
Oh,
times
not
and
since I've
lost
been
they,
alive.
four times.
yeah.
Yeah,
Same
They,
thing with Jim
they're not
Kelly. Four
good. Like
times,
until
lost
they
four
win a
times.
super, I mean, until they win a playoff game and go deep. You know what I'm saying? They do better
Yeah,
than us.
I could care less. They ain't
Like
been to the
yeah,
NFC Championship game since what 2017, and
And
that's
yeah.
when
got destroyed.
they got destroyed by the Eagles. So I mean,
Yeah,
like I said, I'm not sitting here saying they're Super Bowl bound or they're not a good team. Yeah,
hell
they're a
I'm
good
not a
yes.
team.
believer until they prove me wrong. I'm not a believer in
Right.
them. You know what I mean?
I
Like, I'm not a
mean,
believer in the Bears. Lions is legit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
right.
give the Lions. Lions are legit,
Yeah, Detroit. They're actually
but
legit.
not the
Yeah,
Vikings. Still got a long way to go. 4 games ain't gonna sell me. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just
you
like
got to think,
I'm not sold on that. We a bad team after 2-2
right.
start. You know what I mean?
And you got to think too, bro. Like people gonna find they gonna figure Flores out by the time we play them. It's gonna be some teams done figured him out on defense by the
Yeah.
time we play them. So like, and you best believe Matt is gonna have a better game plan on how to attack them and Halfley the second time we played him.
Yeah, if we just play
How,
our
how do
guts in,
we
we might as well
feel
stick with
about
these, man.
how do we feel about Halfley sitting in the booth rather than being on the field? Like, would you rather him be up there?
I really don't care,
Yeah, I don't. It
honestly.
don't really matter to
It
me
don't matter to
until
me.
I
Just
mean,
do your job. That's all that
yeah,
Just do
matters.
your job, bro. Like that don't
I
matter to
don't.
me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that does. I mean,
it's
sometimes
early.
that matters to people. I didn't know if it mattered to y'all, so I
No, as
just
long as we
thought
play, I mean, to me,
I
Halfley.
think, in my opinion, if you're in the booth, you see more up there than you do
Right.
when you're standing on the sidelines. That's
Mm-hmm.
why when people are like, "Oh, when you're not down on the field with your players, it's not good." It's like, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just it's not a. I've never thought of it like that. To me, if you're a good coordinator, you're a good coordinator. If you're not, it's gonna
Right.
show. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it didn't matter where Joe Barry was. It's just
He was
Yeah.
terrible.
that dude was
you're a
awful,
receiver.
bro.
They're
That
terrible.
dude was that dude was just so awful.
We already got more interceptions
Where's he at now? Where's
last
he at
season.
now?
He's with the
Miami.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
He's the
Yeah, with
linebacker
Miami.
coach.
Yeah, and look at their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all right, man. It ain't a must win, but we better win. So what's the
Oh no, it's a must win.
Oh my god, dude!
I'll
If
give
we
us
That
don't
is a
win this
must win.
game, I think it is a must win. I agree.
Yeah.
I do because if we can't bounce back and hit this really battered up
Banged up
team,
Rams. Oh
no.
yeah.
We
oh
better
my
not.
god,
I don't think it's a
We
must win. It
can't
is what it
lose.
is. It's still early.
And
But
and before that, that's gonna be my birthday week on Saturday. So y'all definitely can't lose that.
Well, hell,
and
hey, they lost on my
the
birthday
Rams
week
right,
last week,
Sunday
so
was
shit.
Rashad birthday.
the
They kind of held
Rams
in.
the Rams are also really struggling with their O line right now. So I think we can have a good ass game with sacks.
We
Our
gotta make a
defense,
prediction.
our
Got
defense
to.
is gonna have uh, a good bounce back game. I think.
They better. They better, bro. They have to, cause that's all I know. They have to. I'll be at the game, so I'm
Yeah.
going.
Jair's gonna be back because I don't think he's gonna miss another week.
We'll see.
I
He
Hopefully
mean,
might.
not.
They said he didn't practice yesterday. I
They
don't know if
yeah.
he
said
practiced.
Valentine practice, so he
Yeah,
might
I
be back.
think
Valentine
Valentine,
practice. I
but
don't
they
know
said
if.
Cup might play though too though. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We
And
still
we
could
gotta
beat them. I don't care what it. We still could beat them boys without Jair. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't have a. Even if they have Cup, if we have Valentine back, we still should be able to win, man. Like put pressure on Stafford, and that boy gonna give it to you. Stafford he's not what he was before. He ain't no Hall of Fame quarterback. Like Stafford could get got. You see, they've been losing. They lost to the Bears, didn't they?
Yeah,
yeah.
they lost to the weak ass Bears.
So
Yeah.
they
So the one thing I do like about Jair though is that he does know when not to come back and when to sit out another game, so he doesn't re-injure himself. I've noticed that about him.
I
but
just hate
like
he always get hurt in practice.
that's
That
what I
shit
was
is
about to say.
stupid as
Like this,
hell.
when you think about it, he always gets hurt in practice. It's never a
Practice is the
game where he
most
just,
dumbest shit
you know
ever.
what I'm saying, pulling hamstring. It's always doing practice. It's always like a surprise. It's like, bam, Jair's on the injury list. It's like, what? How's this dude on the injury list? Like,
Yeah.
I think we could beat him. If you guys say that O line is not that good, I think our defensive line, without Wyatt, I think Carl Brooks step up and Kenny Clark, to me, like Rashawn Gary, Kenny Clark, those are the dudes that got to step up. Van Ness has been playing cool to me.
So I'm hoping that Jordan Morgan is back next week too, because we were missing him last week too, and that was a big factor. I thought.
Oh yeah,
I
he's
mean,
gonna be back.
the O line played good though. Like for the most part, bro. It wasn't the O line. Jordan Morgan's
Yeah.
good, but like, Sean
I mean,
Ryan
he
is better than Jordan Morgan right now at guard.
really. Yeah, you
So
think?
yeah, especially in the run game. Like he is dominant come in the run game. And he's got better in pass pro. So to me, like Jordan Morgan's good, but they gonna ease him in. Like he's not better than Sean
Yeah.
Ryan right now.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's the best five
I
out there.
don't think our O line did bad though. Like our O
No, they
line did pretty
didn't at
good.
It
Yeah.
was
all.
just the penalties. That's
It
what's
was the
fucking
That's what I'm
penalties
saying.
killing
and
The
the
me.
penalties, like
turnovers.
that's what
Fucking
kills us is
penalty.
the penalties, man.
We had
Like
like
we
I
don't
five
move the ball,
turnovers,
and
bro.
then
Like
like
4 or 5
we get a
I
big
ain't gonna
turnovers.
run.
hold. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think penalties are hurting everyone this season. If
Facts.
you look into it, I haven't, but I'm sure if you look into it, the amount of penalties up to week 5, versus this year, like I'm sure it's much more this year, bro.
But
Because it just
that's
seems that way.
incorrect. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't be holding that many times. You know what I'm saying? Jenkins shouldn't be holding, man. Come on, like y'all.
No.
And it be the key
I was
plays
just
too.
saying
I
how
be like,
Jenkins is
man,
one of my favorite players and stuff, but dude, like he really, really let me down in that game, dude.
Yeah, cause
He was not playing good.
like, cause what's his name
oh
had a
your
good
boy,
run. What's his name? Jacobs had a good run. Bam, bring it back. It's like, and then I don't know, man. Like
yeah,
these holding calls and these
I'm
penalties.
not gonna lie, dude.
It goes on the floor.
McDuffie started off really bad when he let because he read that if we don't forget that first touchdown they threw was to Jordan Addison, and it's all
he should have
because
intercepted that.
McDuffie read the read wrong. Like he came in instead of staying with Addison. He came in because he thought I don't know what he thought, but he did recover himself with that forced fumble. That was a sick ass play, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then again, McKinney. You know what I'm saying? Another interception. So
That's four in a
you
row.
can't hang the ball up there. That boy will come and get it. So
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, if that guy intercepts a ball every game this year, he's winning DPOI no matter what.
hey,
we'll
I ain't
see.
mad at it.
We'll
We
see.
gotta turn these close games into
Or not sacks, but tackles. But dude, if you're intercepting the ball every game, bro, you should win DPOY.
Yeah,
well, what's his name
We'll
had a
see.
stretch Bland on what's his name? Bland on Dallas. He had a
Yeah.
stretch where he was getting the pick sixes.
oh, Trayvon Diggs.
And
Nah,
I want to see if Xavier
Bland
can break
last year.
that. I want to see if Xavier can break that record that's been long standing by Night Lane Train with 14 interceptions on a season.
Yeah, I thought it
That'd
was
be
Trayvon
that'd
Diggs
be
who broke the
sweet.
record.
As long as
Yeah,
it translates to wins, I'll take it, man.
Yeah,
Shit,
me
we gotta
too,
turn
bro.
these turnovers into touchdowns, though.
Yeah, we've lost the both games we've lost. We've lost both games by a combined of 7 points.
And we
Yeah,
won.
and
So
that's good though. I'll take that. I'd rather have that than losing by a combined of like 30 points. You know what I
no, we've
mean?
been
In
in every
season.
single game, bro. We've been in
Yeah,
every game. No
yeah.
matter if we
not
Especially
started off flat or not. We just got to come out swinging this week. We
yeah,
cannot start off flat, bro. Like that's
he
out.
came because the Rams they will fight back. I ain't gonna hold you like
Right.
they yeah they will fight.
Yeah, to
no
me, it's a
chickens right
must
now.
win.
I
It's a
tell you
must
that.
win for the Rams. So you know the Rams gonna come out like they got it. Like they trash.
Man, I don't give a damn.
I'm on a podcast.
That's
I
what I'm
can't.
saying. Like they gotta. It's a must win for them. So you know they're gonna try to come out and give them their best. And I think that's why
Man,
Cooper Cup didn't play because they said he could have. I mean they was like he's questionable 50-50 last game. So it seemed like every time we play a team, their best players come back when they play us. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised if Cooper Cup play. He's good, but he
oh
hasn't done
he's
anything.
not playing.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, they say
Yo,
he's not playing.
boy,
Him and Puka, yeah, they
Well, I
not
know
playing.
Puka
it's
ain't
my
playing.
boy Q, man. It's my boy Q here.
Yeah,
What is it? What up?
yeah, Puka's definitely not playing.
Who's your team? Who's your football team?
But I just
Eagles. Yeah, that's right.
Eagles.
Damn, we was just talking about the Eagles.
He an Eagles fan.
The Eagles don't want it. But yeah, man, like Jordan Love, if he plays 4 quarters, we definitely winning.
Yeah,
Jacobs
and
has
then
been doing his thing. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Jacobs, man. Tight end, like you said, Kraft is the guy. Musgrave, I don't know what he's been doing. Um, yeah, injuries are starting to pile up now, so hopefully
yeah,
he can stay healthy, man. 'Cause injuries,
Hopefully, I have this Jordan Love jersey by the time this game happens because it's in the local mail right now. So
That's
I
what's
think I
up.
might be getting it next couple of days, boys. You gonna see a new jersey?
man, I just hope we win this game because after this we got the Cardinals at home and then we got Houston.
Yeah, we back to back home game.
So
we're gonna man. All these games is winnable, you know what I'm saying? Like the game, I mean,
winnable.
we should win. We definitely should beat the Rams
Whoop,
and
whoop.
Cardinals. So.
Yeah.
And then the showdown with Houston. Like Houston don't scare me though either though.
No, they don't. They don't.
I
They
think we
don't
gonna
scare me
fry
at all.
Houston. I think we frying
What
Houston.
up, Dalton? Yeah, Houston don't scare me at all. But Rams don't, you know. But none of these teams scared me so far. You know what I
No.
mean? But I mean,
Yeah.
well, the game with I was a little iffy the game with the first game Willis played, but after that against the Colts, I knew it was definitely winnable. He went out, you know what I'm saying? We went out and won that game.
Yeah.
This past game against I really thought we was gonna beat the Vikings, but because they, like I said, they don't scare me, man.
They don't.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
really don't.
MVP of the game, Packer fans.
Yeah, they don't. LaFleur started to figure them out in the second half, and Love did too. And you start to see them torch that fucking defense.
Yeah, like
So they start torching that defense. So it's like, to
easy
me,
too.
right, easy. They were just pushing, moving the ball down the field, easy work. So it's like, I mean, again, we gonna have a better plan for them next year. I mean, at the end of the year when we play them again, and we just got, like I said, we cannot come out flat. We got to come out
Mhm.
swinging. There's got to be a heavy Josh Jacobs game,
Yeah.
heavy play action
I'm,
game. These receivers got to step up, bro. Wicks dropping balls,
no.
hitting them in the chest,
Man, I'm telling you,
in
if
the end
he
zone and
catches
shit.
those
Like, come on,
balls,
bro.
man, like that
You got to
last
catch
one he
the
dropped in
rock.
the end zone, man, like we should have
Bro,
had.
I'm telling you, I think Matt LaFleur is definitely top 5 coach in the NFL right now.
Oh, for
There's no
sure.
question about it, bro. His
Like I don't.
ability, his ability to come back that game, like the coaching he put on, dude, like it was impressive. I was impressed for sure.
Hmm.
Oh
Got
yeah,
to win
dog, I
this
mean, you already
game, though.
know. You already know it's gonna be a lot of Packer fans at the LA game, man. Like
Oh, I'll be there. Shit, I'll be there in the flesh.
Rashad said it's gonna be 80%. Donovan said it's gonna be 90% Packer fans. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah,
well,
80%
Rashad's
Packer
brother is a Rams fan, so
Ram fan.
he'll be out there.
But yeah, he'll be. But I'm taking moms though. Me and mom's going.
Oh yeah, yeah, you
So
take him now.
yeah, so it's
We'll
gonna
be
be
watching.
lit. It's gonna be lit. I got some great seats, so
Yeah, man,
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
we definitely should win that game, man.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good movie.
Jacobs, like it's just that defensive line. Like I still got faith in them that they gonna turn it around.
Yeah.
I
And I
think
think
Jacobs puts 100 yards on the Rams defense, bro. I really do. 100 plus.
I think we still getting used to it with the defensive coordinator because we used to Joe Barry's defense for like the last like 2 or 3 years. So we gonna start
Yeah, and
clicking.
it's not like Aaron Jones had like a crazy day against us either, bro.
But he had a good game. I
Oh
can't even
yeah, he had
lie.
a
He had
good
a
game.
He
good
had a good
I
game,
hate
game,
that he
but it
did
wasn't.
because it's against us, but he had a
but
good
he had a
game.
good game. But we still held him pretty good for what I thought he would
Yeah, he
have.
didn't score. I don't think he
Oh yeah.
scored, did he?
Nah, he
They was
tried.
trying to get him to score. They was
He
really
tried at
trying to
the
get him
end.
to score.
Yeah, he
They was
tried.
trying to get him to score. I was like, he bet not score because he was ready to do a Lambo leap. Even though he did
Bro.
it, he was ready to do a Lambo. I'm glad he didn't do it after the
Yo,
touchdown.
Yeah.
did you see them call that the victory vault,
Yeah.
bro? That shit pissed me off, bro. The Vikings posted that on Twitter, bro.
So good. Hey, Dalton said or asked what's our thoughts on our DC. I'm good with the
Won't
DC.
sit,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? It's been 4 games. We've shown flashes that we could be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A good defense. We got to do it against the better quarterbacks. I mean, it takes time. I mean, if we had Jair and Valentine, I think we played better against the Vikings. So missing your top cornerbacks hurt you. You know what I'm saying? With Jefferson and Addison out there. So
And you
yeah,
gotta
if
think
you ain't
about
got your
it.
top
Like,
two cornerbacks, it's gonna hurt you.
and you gotta think about it. Like, it's 4 games. Like, this is kind of a W for us. We're 2-2. Nobody expected us to get a
With
win.
Jordan Love missing 2 games and we
Willis.
2-2, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Even though the 2 games that he
Do
played, we
you
lost.
do you guys do you guys think we should have played Malik in that last game or no?
Yeah.
No,
I,
I
yeah,
don't.
I think
I
so.
gone. Hell
Just to
no.
get just to get Jordan Love one more
Yeah,
week.
I'm glad we didn't got Joe
Hell
Barry.
no. I'm glad we didn't play him in that damn game. We would
I
have got
think,
eight alive. That
yeah,
dude
I
is
think
not, from a
Willis
mental
is not
standpoint,
doing.
he is not there.
Yeah, I think we still lose. You know what I'm saying?
The
Jordan Love is he hurt. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he was good enough to
Yeah,
play.
and I ain't gonna lie.
He's good
Maybe
enough to
we don't
play.
have that.
You gotta go out
Maybe
there
we
and
don't
play.
have that comeback in the second
Yeah, we
half with him,
don't.
too.
We
Yeah.
You're
don't.
right. Yeah.
Because Malik is not built like that. He's not
Nah,
that.
you're right. He
He's
ain't putting up
limited, bro.
400 yards like that.
Right. Hell no. He
Like
not doing that.
we go down 28-0, we losing 35-10,
Right.
something like that. You know what I mean? We
There's
might
no
score.
way. You can't push the ball downfield with him. Mm-mm.
Dalton
Nah,
said no.
you're
He
right.
think the Vikings still would have won.
Yeah, you're
Love
right.
was hurt, yeah,
Oh,
but if Love could play, win or lose, he should have still played. Even
Yep.
though we lost, so it was the right move. If you're
I think
healthy
he
enough
gonna
to
be
play,
sharp this weekend. I think he gonna be sharp this weekend. Cause
yeah,
he needed that game to kind of get back in the groove.
yeah. Yeah, I
yeah,
think the whole offense gonna
I
click in
like
too
Willis though.
because
You
it
know what I'm saying?
was
I'm
little
grateful
rusty
for
and stuff.
Willis. I'm glad he came in. You know what I'm saying, and won like he was supposed to do. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
good. Yeah,
If
yeah,
it
I
wasn't
know.
for
Thank
Willis, we would be probably 0-4 or 1-3.
you.
But I
Yeah.
mean, we still no. We had to start Love, man. He got to get practices different. Go out there and get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know Stafford well. We definitely know Stafford well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
He gonna
we played him enough times, bro.
yeah.
I just hope we get this win because like bro, like I don't know who the Rams' best receiver right now. Like who we going against, so we'll
Yeah, I don't
see.
know who
The
the
one thing I want to see us do this year, bro, is beat the Bears twice and beat the Lions twice this year.
No, I want to beat the
That's what I want to
Niners.
see.
That's who I want to beat. The 49ers.
Well, the my favorite game of the year for us, the one I want to see the most is the Texans, bro. That's gonna be a good game.
I'm telling you, we about to destroy them. I'm telling
Okay.
you.
he
That
said Rams
offense.
to sign Michael Thomas.
Oh, the Rams just signed Michael Thomas.
He said they should.
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
don't know
Me,
about that, bro,
yeah, I don't know
because
about
Nah,
that.
they probably gonna wait. He laughing.
they're gonna
He
need
just think
somebody
so.
that's not so much on the ladder of their career like that guy.
Because when is
And plus,
Puka coming back?
and plus, he getting old. Like, ugh, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
Hey guys, breaking news! Breaking news! Something we all knew was gonna happen this year. Caitlin Clark just got named the Rookie of the Year.
oh,
it. Oh,
Oh yeah,
congratulations.
oh yeah.
Congrats to Caitlin Clark.
No, but appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got anything else? Cause
Uh,
Um, uh, who else is injured right now? Oh, and then another thing I think we need to do, we need to trade Stokes.
oh yeah, I've been on. I say
man,
We
trade
need to,
Stokes for a kicker, man.
hey, that's my boy,
yeah,
man. Stokes, man.
I
That's my.
like Stokes ain't been doing enough.
he is
I
just
mean,
getting.
he tried his best against Jefferson. Like he tried. He tried.
It's just no. It's just he just not playing good at all, man. Like
Yeah,
this is his proven year. Like he has to play better. I'm pulling for him as long as he with us. I'm pulling for him, man. Like he just has to play better, man. Like he got torched
yeah.
against
do you
the
think?
Titans, but it's just like anybody they put him on, he just hasn't had a good game this whole year yet. So
Who?
hopefully he
Who y'all
tighten up.
talking
Do
about?
you do you
Eric
think
Stokes.
that we? Do you
Yeah.
think that we do trade anybody this year? Do you think we go for anything this year? What do you guys' thoughts? Because trade deadline is what, the 20th of October,
If
or
we gonna, I feel like if we trade for
is
anyone,
it the 20th of November?
it'll probably be for a kicker,
Yeah.
or or
Hunter
or
Winfrey, I
we'll
forgot
trade
about him.
Watson or something like that.
I
I
could
could
see
see
us
him on the
trading. Yeah, if anybody, I can see us trading Watson
trade
though.
Watson. That's
Somebody
it.
gonna somebody
Yeah.
because his potential level is up there. You know what I'm saying? So people see what he's done, and
But
he
he
has
always
talent.
hurt.
You
We
know what I
gotta get
mean?
like a underrated
Bro,
like youngest.
imagine if Kansas City made a move to trade for Watson.
I could see that because
Sure,
they
who we
need
gonna
wide
get for that?
receivers.
They gonna give him
But
some
who do
picks.
we get? Who do we get? Because they have some good corners over there, I think.
They ain't gonna trade
I
us
think
no
we
picks. Not for
you
Watson.
don't think they trade us one of their corners?
No, hell no.
They ain't give us
Nah,
some picks. They just gonna give us some picks.
yeah, they go.
You think they're just gonna give us some picks? Yeah, that
Hell
might be
yeah.
right.
Yeah, Watson ain't.
Yeah, I don't want no picks from
You're not giving up
fucking
nobody
Kansas
for no
City, bro.
Watson.
And plus they trying to get Devontae, which I think he's going to the Jets anyway.
Yes,
So
He's going to
I can
Jets,
see
bro. He's
Devontae go
going
to
back
the
to
Jets.
dad. He's going back to his
I was
dad.
saying that it's gonna be the same situation he did when the Oakland when he went to the Raiders. It was a one and done with his quarterback there. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. I don't think Rodgers is playing after this year. If he does, they're not
I
doing
don't think
anything.
so either because
You know what I
Rodgers
mean?
is
Like
looking terrible. He
it's a
is
one and
not.
done with
He
with his
looking
quarterback.
old, bro.
He's not looking like what they expected him to. That's for sure.
He's not like he is
But I
not.
don't think he's looking terrible. I think if
No,
you put him
he's not bad, but he's not.
I think if you put him against a lot of the quarterbacks that are playing right now
He's good
because
for
let's
the
be
Jets.
real.
He's good
This
for
has
the
been
Jets.
kind of a down year for quarterbacks so far, bro. Like we're not seeing a whole lot of production from these motherfuckers like right now.
Compared to
Because a
what
lot
we
of them
had,
aren't good.
This has been a running back season so far, and I like it, dude. It's honestly been kind of like refreshing to see like the switch over and shit, and see like defensive
Hey,
gritty games.
and
I
why
like
you
that.
and why you saying running back? Watch a quarterback still go with the MVP. Watch.
oh yeah,
We all know that's gonna happen, and if they honestly, the person that's on track right now, in my opinion, is Josh Allen.
yeah,
Yeah,
Josh
he's
Josh
Allen.
balling. I
Allen,
mean, he didn't. I mean,
Josh Allen balling for
he looked
the last
lackluster last week though
Yeah,
against the Ravens.
I ain't gonna hold you.
week.
Lamar
Yeah,
got back into after that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
looked like low key trash last week. I don't
I
know what the hell he was doing.
Kingsley, keep it down.
yeah. I'm
He
with
was.
you though, Mike. That boy
I
got
told
it.
people.
Passes
I told
up.
people about that Baltimore running game.
I want to see. I want to see Josh Allen win one before his time is up in the NFL, though, because I think he deserves it. He's been a top 5 quarterback, I think, in my opinion, his entire time in the NFL so far.
If he get help from Cook, I think they definitely could make some noise, and then they tighten up that defense. Like what's name can't get suspended. I don't know. That defense gonna hurt
Von Miller.
with Von Miller going out. So
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hurt too much though, because let's be real, like Vaughn ain't Vaughn from Denver, man.
but that's the
Like he's
player.
not.
I mean, no, he ain't been that well, for them. He's one of their best defensive players. So that's gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
I
That's gonna
agree. So
because
4 games without him is a lot for
I
sure.
think you know what I'm saying, but I think Josh Allen and Cook they could score some points. They went against Baltimore. They got their first L. I don't know who they play. I forgot who they play this week, but if they
Yeah,
win this week, man, they should be they'll be all right.
Oh, they got
yeah.
Houston.
They got who?
They got
Houston.
they got the Bills got Houston this week.
That's gonna
That's
be
going to be a good game, and you know what, man? I think
Ooh,
the
I got Houston. I
anticipation.
ain't gonna hold you. That's gonna be good. I don't know.
Yeah, with a banged up secondary, man, I'd probably pick Houston too. We saw how Lamar and was able to throw the way he was able to. I don't even understand how he was able to throw like that against that team. That was kind of crazy. I don't know.
yeah, man. We'll be back next week to see if our prediction is right about these Packers against these Rams. So man, Swag
Yeah,
man,
bro.
appreciate you. Mike, appreciate you. Shoddy Dotty, appreciate you. So we'll
G's
get at
up.
you next week, man.
Yeah.